Why do you need to stretch? To reduce back and neck pain and to increase in flexibility. Yoga Around the World with Kathy. Get seated and centered and we will begin. Drop your chin to your chest. Big inhale. And just tip your neck side to side. Gentle motions. Being aware of any tense spots or stiffness. Feeling that great stretch down the back of your neck. Side to side. And bring up to neutral and drop your one ear to your shoulder. Gently lowering the head to the side. Feel that stretch from the top of your head all the way to your shoulder. Rock forward and back. Forward and back. And come back up to neutral, dropping your other ear down towards the shoulder. Keeping your shoulders down, chest forward, and back straight. Tipping forward and back, just as far as your body will allow. Warming up every part of your spine. Coming back to neutral, let's take our first inhale with your hands reaching up. Inhaling, reach tall and side bend, opening up the obliques, reaching out and opening up the ribs. And other way, stretch that side and back to center, exhaling down, inhaling up and reaching yourself forward, bending from the hips, reaching to the horizon and lowering slowly towards your knees, keeping your alignment straight. Now sitting up tall, slide down the mat, laying your body gently on the mat. Knees bent, arms bend with hands folded on your belly. Now walk your feet heel toe out to each of the edge of the mat, toes pointing forward. Pressing your spine into the floor, tightening your core, grounding down your belly button. Now windshield wiper your knees right and left, as far as comfortable, finding a rhythm that works for your body. To the right, to the left, matching your breath. Inhale, exhale. Just a few more, keeping that core grounded down and straightening your left leg. Pull your right knee into your chest. Nice tug and cross it over your belly in a spinal twist. Looking to the right. Exhale and relax, releasing any tensions in your belly. Breathe into that hip. Relaxing your thigh. And slowly bringing it up into your chest, straightening your spine. Switching your knees. Other side. Left hand goes into a T. Cross your knee over your belly. And looking at your extended hand. Relax. Being so grateful that you're doing this for you. Slowly bring the knees up into your belly, big hug, and finding some movement here, forward and back. Little rock, massaging out that spine, feeling the muscles all along, up and back. Making the motion a little bit bigger now, bringing your head with you, rocking forward, up onto your tailbone and back. And once more, coming all the way forward into forward fold and all the way back into plow, finding comfort here. A few more rocks forward and back, and when you're ready, meet me into a plow position. Have your hands support your hips, dropping your feet up overhead as far as comfortable, not pinching or binding the neck. And now experiment as usual with what works for you, raising and lowering your legs a bit up and a bit down, matching your slow breath with slow leg movements. If this is too much, come back to bridge position. When you're ready, lower your legs with knees bent. Again, grounding down through your spine, tightening your core, all the muscles around your center body. Palms flat down on the mat, and slowly pelvic tilt, rising the hips, the belly, and the chest up into bridge, squeezing the glutes, and lower slowly. Matching your breath with these movements, rising up and slowly lowering chest, belly, hips, and a little arch in your back. Rising up, hold at the top a moment, and slowly lower one vertebrae at a time. Keep flowing here, being mindful of any area that might be tight or sore. If it's best for you just to hold your bridge, that's fine. Otherwise, slow, methodical movements. Squeezing up and squeezing down. Some of you might like to tap your knees together when you're at the up part of bridge. Big bear hug with your knees into your chest. Head up. Love yourself. And roll side to side, massaging the back, massaging the hips. Back and forth. Coming back down into bridge. You might experiment first with hands on knees, rounding and rolling the spine, massaging one way, then the next, drawing circles. Let's come into happy baby, opening the knees, reaching through and holding onto your feet. Grab your feet and pull your knees down towards the floor as best as possible, whatever's comfortable, and just tip right and left, right and left. Everybody's happy baby is different. You might experiment with opening and closing your lower leg. Open slowly and close. Notice your hips, breathing relaxation into your hip flexors. You may want to push your elbows to the inner side of your knees, opening your knees, pulling in your ankles towards your chest. Slowly lowering your feet in butterfly position down to the mat. A little extra weight on your knees with your hands. Relax. Reach your hands up overhead, big arch in your back. Inhale and exhale, sliding your feet further and further. Full body stretch. You'll notice a slight arch in your back. Bringing your hands into the mat, down by your hips. Relax. Take a moment to breathe before we come back into bridge. Wiggle your hands under your hips and raise your feet to the sky. Flex, point, flex, point. Loosening up our ankles, round and round circles with your feet. Other way, and open your legs. Big straddle, point your toes, and close. Flex, open, point, close. Flow here at your own rate, matching your leg movements with your breath. If you want a little more core with your raise your head, squeezing in the belly. Just a few more, and point your toes. Flutter kick, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Experiment with what size kick you'd like here. It might be 4 inches, it might be more like 3 feet. Lift your head for more core, and kick, kick, kick. Let's bring one knee into your chest, other leg straight, and switch. And switch. Tight belly. Switch. And switch. Keep going. Just a few more. Last one, both knees into your chest. Hug and roll out that spine. Massaging. And forward and back. Let's roll. Forward and back. Coming flat back down onto your back again, legs into the air, hands under your hips for support, and let's slowly lower your legs nice and strong and straight, hovering your feet just an inch above the floor, then raise them up strong and tight. Just a few of these. Tight core, strong thighs. Down and up. One more. Bringing your knees into your chest. Rock forward and back. Releasing the low back, giving space and openness inside your spine. Rolling yourself up to seated. Let's reach up to the sky. Inhale. Long and strong. Side bend to the right. Side bend to the left. And again to the right. To the left. Hands come down and move your hands to the front of your mat, rocking yourself forward on all fours, squaring out your knees and your hands, making a perfect rectangle. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips, as we move into cat-cow, looking straight down at your mat, rising your back up to the sky in a nice arch, flattening, moving into cow, up and down, matching your breath, rounding your spine and flexing your spine, making sure that your shoulders are straightened and flat. Few more cat and cow. Staying focused on this practice. A few more before we move into child's pose. Rocking your hips back down onto your heels. Relax your chest onto your thighs. You can leave your hands out front or drop them down by your feet and just release, relaxing every muscle, slowing your breath, finding peace in this relaxing posture. You can experiment with your hands. You might stack them under your forehead. You might wiggle out your knees to have some space by your chest. Breathe, release, and slowly move back into tabletop. You're going to be pointing your left leg straight out and back, balancing table, opposite arm out front, tightening the core, tightening the glute, hold and bring in elbow to knee and back out. Notice this is matching the cat-cow with your spine rounding and slight arching as you bring your knee in and bring your knee out. Squeezing, tightening the leg. Nice strong arm. Hold and lower, ready to switch. Right leg straight, strong behind. Left arm straight out to the horizon like your one long line. Hold, tighten, and bring your knee and elbow in and out, matching it to your breath. In and out. One more and hold tight, tight. Looking straight down and back to tabletop. Let's open up those knees all the way out as we move back into child's pose. Release those hips down, dropping your chest as low as comfortable. You land on your chin or land on your forehead. Just relax and let gravity do all the work here. It's a very healing pose. It can be done anywhere, anytime, just giving yourself this moment of peace before we rise back up to tabletop. And left leg point straight back out behind you and lift and lower. Lift and lower, squeezing the glute, squeezing the low back, feeling that hamstring tight and strong. And last one, switching the other leg. Up and tap down to the toe. Up and down. making sure your back is not arching and your shoulders are not slouching. And last one, lower it to the mat. Bringing your left knee up and out and down, out and down, 90-degree angle. Other side, knee goes up and down. Flat back, tight core, few more, and lower when you're ready. Coming back into child's pose, releasing the low back again. Lower the head. Slow your breath. Relax. And we slowly coming back into your tabletop, rising, tucking your toes under, finding your down dog. Long, strong legs, heels down, long arms, and let's walk the dogs. Knee in, knee back. Slight twist in your hips as you're finding some space, opening up the obliques. And both heels down as low as they can. Really good down dog. And right leg goes up to the sky. Bend your knee. Straighten. We're going to move into pigeon. Look at your hands. Bring your knee in. Place it between your hands. Foot goes flat out. Lower your hips straight down. Pigeon pose. Arch your back. And slowly lower chest down onto your leg. You stack your fists onto your forehead and relax into this excellent hip opener. Release and breathe. Letting gravity do all the work for one more moment. Place your hands on either side of your knees, pushing into that arch. Look straight at the horizon. Curl your back toe and leg goes up to the sky, down to down dog. Walk the dogs. Just a few before we move into the other leg. Pressing down into your down dog, left leg up to the sky, bend knee. Straighten, look at your hands, and bring your knee in for pigeon. Lowering your hips down to the ground, look forward, slight arch, and lower chest to thigh. All the way down and relax. Breathe. Release any tightness. If you notice your hip is tightening up, just kind of notice and relax it. Release. One more moment. And getting ready to place your hands on either side of your knee. Push up. Nice arch, looking at the horizon forward. And shoot your leg up to the sky. And down dog. Heels down, looking forward, coming into chaturanga plank. Nice one long line, go down, scoop up to up dog. Down, tuck toes under, push up chaturanga, hold, down dog. We're going to do a few of these. Flow at your own rate. Chaturanga, down, scoop up, down, tuck toes, chaturanga, hold, down dog. If these are too much, just go back into child's pose or a few cat-cows at tabletop. If you're joining me, the chaturangas are very healthy, nice and strong back. Coming back into tabletop and back up on your knees. Inhale your hands up. Big stretch. Side bend. Other way. And exhale your hands down. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Tip forward and hands up to sky. Squeezing shoulder blades together. Opening the chest and back up. Hands go up to the top. Side bend. Other way. Exhale, hands come down. Put your right hand on your opposite knee. Let's do a spinal twist, looking back. Other way, spinal twist, look over that right shoulder. And back to center. Slowly finding your way onto your back, rolling it forward and back. Forward and back. Massaging out your back. Releasing your back, forward and back. Forward and back. And lowering your legs down. Lower your arms down, finding that peaceful shavasana. Relaxing your muscles. Just flop your feet open. Relaxing your thighs. Releasing any tension in your knees. Drop open your hands, palm to sky. Releasing the forearm and any muscles or tightness in your upper arm. Shoulders are relaxed. Breathing is slowing down. Close your eyes. Soften the muscles in your face. You can let your jaw drop open. And just breathe. Breathe in. Breathe out. Slowing down the rhythm of your body. And let relaxation just overcome your whole being. If this is difficult, feel free to open your eyes and look at the beauty in this video. And start finding movement in your body. Wiggle your hands, open your eyes, bend your knees. Roll to one side. Place your hands and push yourself up gently to easy pose. Either crisscross your feet or butterfly them. Inhale up, hands together, down to heart center. Namaste. Thank you.